real good today, guys. Am I a lion? So, I have generalized anxiety disorder, which makes it hard to kind of be a real person. I'm really pleased that anxiety is actually starting to get talked about. It's normal for me to go to people and say, hey, sorry, I have to leave. I have an anxiety disorder. With that, there are also people that, because they've read an online definition of what an anxiety disorder is, they think they know everything about my personal disorder. Here are just a few things that people have said to me and the things that I've really wanted to say back to them. Just don't think about it. The issue with not thinking about it is that anxiety is a illness of the brain. What does the brain do? What's the brain's big thing? It thinks. That's what it does. It's all in your head. You're not totally wrong, but you're still really wrong. A really common thing with anxiety is that it'll present itself in really physical ways that I, a person in a physical body, can really feel. The biggest physical issue with anxiety is that it can result in panic attacks. Panic attacks in which I believe my actual body is dying. Elevated heart rate, sweating, loss of breath. It all feels like I'm actually dying. So yeah, the disease is all in my head, but I can still feel it. It still makes my life hard. This next one, I didn't actually get said to me. It was told to Brandon by a former family member. Does she really have to act like that? This is something you think when there's a 10-year-old lying on the floor screaming and crying because they're not getting the toy that they want. This isn't something you say to someone that's removed themselves from a room because they're having a panic attack, because they don't want to make the other people in the room uncomfortable. God, just have a drink. Just relax for once. Yeah, because alcohol cures everything. God, man, you just gotta let it go. Thank God you were here to tell me that. It had never occurred to me to just let things go. By the way, if you've said this to someone about anything to do with mental illness, you're an asshole. Just think happy thoughts. Yeah, I'll put that right in between the I'm ruining all of my relationships and the I let food go to waste, so now I'm the reason why people go hungry thoughts. Are you sure you're actually sick? You don't look like you are. Here's the issue with that. I'm really good at making it look like I'm fine because it's not socially acceptable to fall into a ball crying because you were late to a meeting, because you couldn't sleep, because you kept thinking about what would happen if someone robbed you, despite the fact that you live in a secured building, the front door is locked, and you live in a gated community. It's really uncomfortable for people that don't have mental illnesses to deal with people that are mentally ill. We get really good at pretending like we're fine so that we can have jobs and go to the store so that people don't think that we're insane. You should really just visualize like an ocean or a calm lake. Out of your goddamn mind. The ocean where sharks are and people die, and lakes where people have been drowned. It doesn't seem like you're actually trying to help yourself. You can go fuck yourself. So, as a person with anxiety, I understand you're trying to help. I understand you're trying to understand anxiety and anxious thoughts, but shut up. Shut up and listen to us. Just sit and listen to someone with anxiety and ask what they need. Listen to what they say, rather than ignoring everything that they say and think that you understand things better than they do. The biggest thing as someone with anxiety is that I understand that my bad thoughts are illogical and really far-fetched and probably never going to happen to me in my lifetime, based on numbers and statistics. That doesn't stop them from happening. That doesn't stop me from worrying about them. Someone telling me to stop thinking about them makes it so much worse. If you know someone that has anxiety, just be their friend. Just sit and listen to what they have to say. If they ask you for something, do your best to give it to them. If they ask you for space, give it to them. And if you're someone with anxiety watching this, you're not alone. You're fine. You're not broken. There are lots of steps that you can take to actually minimize your anxiety, even though it might never go away, which is true. You are a person of worth. You are worth kindness. You are worth love. It gets easier. So yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching this video. Go ahead and check out the other 2 videos we have on this channel and subscribe because every video needs finger guns.